Alright, welcome to this series of the lesson. So here in this series, I'm just going to go ahead and teach you how to develop a puzzle game using Python programming. So this is my desktop. I'm just going to go straight to my Visual Studio Code here. So here in my Visual Studio Code, you realize I have a folder and the name is puzzle-and-game. Then I have a file inside the folder, and the name of the file is puzzle.py, which is my Python file where I'll be writing all the codes for the game. So let's just get it started. Here I'm just going to say hash because I want to comment. Then I will say slide puzzle, so you have an idea of what we are creating. Then I add game to it. So next we are just going to go ahead and install the libraries we'll be needing to run the game and test the game after the development. So I will just import tkinder as tk. So that's the abbreviation of that library. Now I will also say from tkinder import message box. Alright, so next I'm also going to say import random and lastly I'm going to import time also. Alright, so that's for the library. Then let me quickly comment again here and set class to slide puzzle. So for this I'm going to say that the class is slide puzzle, so I will just say class, this is the name of the class, then capital letter S, then puzzle also capital letter P, then I will use a column to end this. So div underscore init, then I can also use this. Then probably inside the initializing tool I will just say I have self here and also I have root inside. Now I use a column to end this and come down. I think I made a mistake here. Self, comma, and the root, then the brackets to close. So here I think I can now use this. Alright, so the next one is self dot the root is equals to the root of the game. Then I will also say that let me just continue in the same line. So I will just now say that self dot the root dot the title for the game. In brackets I will now have the name of the game, which is puzzle game. That's what I'm just going to call it, so that we will not make a mistake from there. So I'll leave it like that. Alright, so now let me come down a bit. So here I'm going to just say, let me start from here. So here I'm going to say that self dot the size is equals to 4. So down I will also say self dot the tiles is equals to the list. Then inside the list I'm going to have the range, and also another bracket, so I have one, and also I have self dot the size. So that's what I'm going to have. Then let me add a star to this, and then I will also have another self dot the size again, and then outside I have plus, and then I have 0 as the value for the size. Just for now, we are still going to modify that. Now I will just come down a bit and set self dot moves is equals to 0. Then I will come down again and say that self dot start, then I use underscore with the time is equals to none. Then sorry, from where we have the size here, I have 2 equals to is wrong. Good, it's correct now. So now I will just come and say, let me come down a bit. Now here, let me just set button. So I'll say self dot buttons is equals to, I will leave the value as a null. I'm not going to insert any value, so let it just be like that, null. Then I will say self dot to create underscore widget, and I also leave this with bracket without a value as null too. So I will now say self dot shuffle underscore tiles. Then I can also leave it like this. Now this is actually where I'm supposed to stop, so you will not miss it, but I'm thinking we should just comment down here before we go. So here I will comment that this is for div button. So the next code we are going to be writing is for the div button. So thank you for watching this video, and I'm hoping to see you in the next video.